Stourbridge Glass Museum is a brand new museum. On the ground floor we've got the 400-year history of glassmaking in Stourbridge, and upstairs we've got contemporary glass sculpture. We've got 6 artists in residence, so you can see glassmaking, you can see cameo glass, you can see glass engraving. It's very intensive, 24-hour gas furnaces. So any day of the week that you come here you can see some sort of glassmaking. During the energy crisis, our energy bills trebled here, so we knew we needed to do something as an organisation in order to save money, essentially. And this is part of our target, our business plan, to be net zero by 2030 anyway. So we spoke to museum development about our energy issue, and we received a small grant for an energy management audit, so we could work out exactly how we can upgrade our equipment, what's the payback time for solar panels, for air source heating, for LED lighting, for new windows. The great part about the audit is that it really simplified all the data, so we could present it to our staff and trustees, we could present it to funders, and we could really make a good business case for how upgrading our equipment and being more energy efficient pays for itself.
So having the energy consultant do the audit on the building, it was really important because we were able to get first-hand expert advice on what steps forward we should take within the studio. So one of the main things that I was looking to do was to convert to an electric furnace, but this is a real step forward for my industry. Nobody else has done it, and so it was to our advantage that the museum was working with a consultant that could offer some reassuring words at that point. The studio's existence within the museum is a really integral part of the visitor experience. People really do become more engaged by seeing glassmakers today working with material. So with our bills rocketing, it was no longer financially viable. So to be fair, without that little bit of advice, we may not be here.
The other support we received from museum development was for myself and staff to attend courses related to how we can procure more environmentally friendly collections materials, how we can run a more efficient collection store that uses less energy, and how we can manage our collections through the winter. It's not only about the way that we run our museum, we really want to engage visitors in the process as well. So we've got recycled glass art workshops for schools, and we've got 6 artists in residence creating recycled glass artwork for the general public to tell the story about climate change.
Because we're so new to this, we felt it was important to share all this information. So across YouTube and all my social media channels, we've been very open about our experience, not only in terms of how much money we're saving, but also in terms of the carbon footprint savings that we're making. And this data, we're hoping that other glassmakers can then use this as a source of inspiration for their own model of a studio, but more importantly, they may be able to go to funders.
It should be part of any museum's business plan anyway to pursue net zero, and there's plenty of funding opportunities out there to do it. So the data we've collected has been really helpful in getting us to a place where we can put in 2 applications to National Lottery Heritage Fund, to Arts Council England, so we can really run as close to net zero as possible and save money.